Jeez, ain't it really starting off this stream going for blood? God damn, bro. Another Shelby65? Oh yeah, this is a client build this time. And it really, dude, for real. Like I didn't even start talking yet. That's the craziest part, bro. Absolutely the craziest part about all of this experience is I didn't even start talking. Let's go about to build mine, subbing this stream for a build guide. Yes, I will step by step this as well. It's actually going to be a pretty straightforward build today. Apparently the client ordered a 1.6 mil PCB and didn't realize it was soldered. So we're going to be soldering today, which is awesome because I feel like I haven't done that in a while. Oh yeah, we're bringing back giveaways today too, by the way, guys. So all the giveaways are packed. I just literally was printing shipping labels before stream. Those should all be done hopefully tonight. But yeah, we're doing another giveaway this time here. The first giveaway for, I guess, this goal is going to be that Hans Neo 80 TKL. Remember that really cool TKL with the interesting gray finish with all like the doodads everywhere on it? Really nice TKL. A little bit of the pricier side because of how many pieces it had. Also, Tozu, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. So nice.
Anyone else on the fence about Naus?
I am not, only because I have faith that Albert will give a sweet redemption for that plate. But like, also I think the mature thing to do, Metallics, thank you so much, bro, for the prime. I think like the mature thing to do is like base it off of the unit that we got. So, I mean, obviously like don't brace for a miracle, but also, you know, am I wording this right? Like, are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? Like, is it making sense? You know what I mean? Like, base it off what we got, I guess. I don't know. I was a little disappointed with the sound signature as well, but it's such a cool board that like, it's one of the few boards that I'd be willing to be like shrug, pick up anyways because it's really cool. Like, there's nothing like it on the market, and I just kind of would want it just to have it, you know. But again, it's kind of a silly reason to buy something, I guess. But is it really? Because we're in a weird hobby, so. Also, thank you guys for the subs. Made some fire chicken and pasta for dinner. Serrano peppers. What are serrano peppers again? I don't really know what those are. And onions with Gouda and Swiss cheese sauce. That sounds... I mean, like, other than the peppers, which I don't really know what serrano peppers are. Is it a hot pepper? The Hans 80. Yeah, here, I can show you guys. It doesn't have all the keycaps on it for some weird reason, but... This one. Remember this one here? With the... It's like the futuristic looking one. It is missing one little knob that they just never sent over, but it still sounds really good. Like, that's with no desk pad too. Listen to this. So it sounds pretty good. Very nice. Yeah, we're gonna give away this one here. That'll be this giveaway. The finish on it's really pretty too. The Noose is the Nos is the pneumatic one, or the one with the little piston thingy. So, can we see the back? Wait, yeah, here, let me show you guys. How you guys doing, by the way? It's Monday. It's been busy. I've been trying to get a bunch of stuff done for everything today, and there's a lot of like, I don't know, a lot of just head down focusing on things today, but also I did a bunch of organizing today so I can better receive some stuff here in the next few days. So that was also kind of therapeutic. And then while I was doing organizing, I watched one episode of Black Mirror. Which, dude, I've been really enjoying the new Black Mirror season, man. The new Black Mirror season, pretty damn good. Also, no spoilers for anyone here. I'm going to take a moment and tell you guys, if you guys have not started watching Solo Leveling Season 2, can I like... This is me looking into the camera pleading with you guys. Go watch that shit, dude. Like, that shit was so good. That had, like, I haven't sat there and smiled at an anime, like, just being like, oh shit, this is dope, in a long time. You need, go watch that stuff, dude. It was so good, man. Like, the last 2 or 3 episodes had me just, whew. My wife refers to Jimbo as the hot guy. I mean, he is good looking. It's fair, bro. Fair. Oh, man. Is the Alexotos of anime? Oh, stop. It's a straight power fantasy. It's great. It is the epitome of what I'd want a power fantasy anime to be. It is like down to the T. Exactly what I want it to be, bro. Crazy. Crazy, dude. I read the webtoon a while back. It was pretty good. The art was crazy good. I haven't read the webtoon, but I was impressed by the animation in the show. So, I like the boomerang. So we're canceling Friday's stream, and then we're gonna replace it with redoing this with the cherry switches, like I promised you guys, plus using the aluminum plate. However, this I've been using this all day. This has been growing on me, and it's weird because I am not like usually into a bit more of a plasticky sound signature, but it's been growing on me today. Again, probably the combination of switches and plate that we used. We obviously saw the cherry switches, and everything else sounded way different. But it's kind of growing on me, and I don't know. I've been liking this today. It's been a fun use today. So I've been liking that a lot. Bare Necessities, thank you so much for 18 months, bro. Thank you. The webtoon is fantastic. The panels look better than the show, and they cut some fantastic panels. Oh, really? Maybe I should go watch it then. Funny sister leveling? Bro, that sounds sussy already. Ben. Bro, that sounds a little... Like, I'll look it up after. But is it sus? Or is it funny? Be honest with me. Do we like the news? Okay. I guess... Hold on. Let me just... It's in my photo lineup here, but hold on. Let me bring it back. The answer is I liked it. And I heard you guys say the other day that you kind of want me to tell you guys would I buy this. This is one of those boards that's like, we foamed it up and I like the way it sounds foamed up. This is one of those boards that I would purely buy just to have on a shelf. And I know that sounds ridiculous. I'm not a mind reader or a fortune teller or a time traveler. I don't know what this is going to sound like with the fixed plate. All I know is the board is super, super cool. And this is one of those things where I'm just like, I'm into it. Everything about it visually is like, speaks to me. I like the way it opens it up. And that's it. Like, the sound was okay. I can use it foamed and I can be happy with it. But it's one of those things where it's like, you guys have to appreciate all those things. You guys saw how I built it. They did announce, Albert did say they're fixing the plate. There was a problem with the plate they sent us. So, totally up to you guys. Again, I think there's enough of a board here to validate the price. Like, it is super unique, but... Did I hear the author of a light novel for Violet Evergarden is getting a new anime? Which one? Dude, Violet Evergarden is still top tier to me. Still my favorite, bro. Nothing can top Violet Evergarden for me. I don't care what anyone says. What's up, Peter? How you doing, man? Aren't you guys happy our timeline got the super sweet, nice Alex? Is there different Alexes in different timelines? It's called Agents of the Four Seasons. I wonder if it's going to be another tearjerker. Because, like, Violet Evergarden it got me, bro. Hi, Frank. Took a nap, and I was so fucking disappointed because you didn't show up in my dream? Dude, why is Frank so smooth? God damn, bro. Jeez, Frank. God damn, dude. Ooh, this is a bright red Shelby. Let's go. I didn't know we get to build a bright red Shelby today. I don't even think I've seen the bright red Shelby in person yet. Let's give this a little look-see. I don't know why there's like all this dust all over it. Something happened in transit here where there's just a bunch of dust. It's okay, we can wipe all that away. Put striker on it? No, the client sent over caps. Jeez, Avo, goddamn, I can't even read that out loud. Violet Evergarden age gap was so weird though. Yeah, but I feel like, can I be frank? That's like, not frank in chat, but just to be honest, like, I think that's like just about fucking every anime at this point here. Like, this, every anime has weird age, not even age gaps. Everything is just set in like, you're 14 and you, all these adult themes, and it's just like, it's it's definitely not for me all the time. Like, there are animes I've just not been able to watch for that reason. But I think the ideology of Violet Evergarden and how some of the scenes were so, like, still episode 7, episode 10 hit me, bro. Hi, Ad. What do you just turn into? We're building a Shelby, and we're talking about anime. But Soul Leveling, so good, dude. I can't recommend watching that enough, man. Holy smokes. I was blown away. And I need to see, like... Okay, I don't want to spoil it, actually. Never mind. I can't tell you guys. All I know is I'm excited for more, bro. Give me more. I'm ready. I'm already prepped. My body's good for that right now, dude. The story would have still stood if Violet was older. The plot was great, though. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment wholeheartedly. Dude, I watched it in dub. I didn't even know there was this. Or sorry, I watched it in sub. I didn't know there was a dub. I haven't finished Jujutsu Kaisen. I just, for some reason, I lost interest after the first season. Should I go back and watch it? Or maybe there was just too much of a gap between seasons. I just don't remember. So, yes, you should read Berserk. I think I started watching Berserk at one point. I want to see this board, actually. This is a client Shelby that we're doing, by the way. Oh, this is nice. Damn, this is a nice red for this. I do love the Shelby. The Shelby is a very pretty board. They really did nail the aesthetic for this. The Shelby in green has to be one of my favorites. But this does look really good. This bright red. Iron-Blooded Orphans? That sounds dark. We've had some poppy-colored boards recently. That green Lucky 65 yesterday. Now this red on the Shelby. Yeah, dude, there's been some good colored boards. We have been getting some fun colors. Truly. How did you get a 1.6 millimeter? Okay, so the answer to all of this is I don't know. This is not my board. This is a client board. They sent in for us to solder this particular PCB. So, I don't know is the answer for everyone here. This looks like it's a Mech 11 PCB. I don't know if this was universal or anything like that. I'm guessing it was. I didn't know. So, I'm guessing you can just buy a 65% Mech 11 PCB. So, again, not too sure. Yeah, and this is solder, so... Although I will admit, when I built the Shelby, I think we all said the same thing, how it would have just sounded so much better with a 1.6mm PCB, and lo and behold, we get to try one now because of this wonderful client, which I don't know if they're here in chat today, but... Damn, the purple and red kind of go together, huh? That's kind of sick. But yeah, I hope everyone's been having a good day, man. Seriously. It's been a crazy one. I actually stayed up late last night taking photos. Did you guys see the mice photos that I took? Or the mouse, I shouldn't say mice because there's only one mouse. The mouse photo I took of the glacier mouse in purple. And then the other one there, the QK Alice duo. I actually had set it up just for the mouse. And then I was like, well, I guess I should just do everything. But it was pretty fun. Like, I had a good time taking shots. I took some behind the scenes. I think I posted it in Discord there, but basically this is how it looked. This is what it kind of was dangling off of. Don't worry, this is older fishing line that I've just had, but it's like 48 pound rated or something. And then this is what the mouse looked like. Also pretty cool, just dangling with that. So, pretty fun. I don't know if I'm going to do that very often because that took all day to do. Crazy, so. No fear there. Yeah, I didn't have any fear of it. I was more afraid of the C-stand because I don't have a sandbag anymore. I thought the C-stand was going to fall over. You should go fishing on the dawn. Okay, you know what, buddy? Alright, well, the stabs are already done, right? They're already lubed and stuff, too. We can just tune these afterwards. Although, I am afraid that... Cool. 1 second. I'm going to double check the stabs. I trust the client, but I'm gonna double check that there's not a bunch of lube sitting and pooling at the bottom. So let's give this a little look-see underneath here. We'll just undo all the stabs really quick. That's like the worst feeling. I have pallets of sand. You can take one bag. I would love to take one bag of sand because I need a weight for my C-stand. Hanging mice, I'll call PETA. Oh my god, dude. I'm guessing we're doing 6.25U? Let me triple check. Yes, okay, so no step caps, no split. Okay, so this is a pretty normal keyboard build. Pretty standard. Yeah, there's a bit of lube pooling. This is actually pretty normal, but I'm just going to wipe that down so it doesn't create any sticky sounds. Funny story. I actually did a repair this morning for an HHKB. It was a toper build, and the client's stabs were sticking. And he didn't know why. And I was like, okay, let me open it up. So I disassembled the whole thing. And I actually took some photos of this too. Although, I hope I saved them. I'm going to show you guys what can cause this. I'm guessing at one point the client tried to mod this. Yeah, here. And again, this is no slight on anyone. Do you guys see the lube sitting on the top? And that's actually not even a lot of lubricant. This was causing it to not return properly. So when you guys even see a lot of like lube, I don't even feel like I'm just kind of ranting at this point. I apologize, guys. When you guys even see a bit of lube pooling like that, it's best to wipe it away in case you start to tune it later on. So just kind of like as a precaution, you don't want that to happen because it can actually cause like stickiness, basically. A suction effect, which is, again, what you don't want at all. Let me just quickly get like a tissue or something. Probably made an air pocket thing. Chat say something. I'm not the only person. Everyone's thinking, dude. They're all checking their stabs right now. Silence. I've heard people like suction. I guess. It's kind of sussy. Also, what's up, Potato Cone? How you doing, dude? But yeah, just be careful, guys. Like, it's a simple fix of just not over-looping things. Oops. I'm just going to take them all off and just make sure. I think the spacebar was the only one I really felt it on. Yeah. This one's fine at the top. I don't... You can hear it sometimes. Just hears like a... Nope. That's it. We're good. That's just two. Alex, I almost bought a new mouse today. Which one? I'm the bastion of maturity. You know what? I'll agree. I can't wait to play some games tonight. I'm so pumped. I did so much work today that I feel like I deserve it. You bought an XM2W? Nice. Which color did you get? You know, dude, I was actually thinking of perhaps playing... Well, okay, I was thinking about perhaps playing some Tarkov, but I also feel like I'm going to stress the fuck out playing that. So, maybe I don't play Tarkov. But I know I want to play something. Maybe me and my girlfriend will sit down and play Void Tarkov. Well, maybe play Schedule 1 tonight. Viewer TFT when? I spoke to Marcy about that, by the way. I still want to host a TFT tournament where the winner gets a keyboard and we can have like brackets. It'll be a fun community thing. I'm going to see if Marcia wants to run it with me. Honestly, guys, I've been kind of not strapped for time per se, but like I have a lot of different things going on that every time like that particular thing comes up, I'm just like, I don't really have a lot of time to dedicate towards this. So I don't know. Like, here's the thing. If Marcia can't do it and if someone here wants to help me figure it out, then maybe we should chit chat. But unfortunately, I can't put 100% effort to it right now, but I still really want to do it. Like, I'd put up the keyboards. Like, it'd be prizes that I'd put up and whatnot. And I'd help host it and, you know, announce for it and stuff and make some time for that. But the planning out, and figuring all that stuff, I feel like I need someone to hold me accountable, oddly enough. Which is, I don't know, feels a little weird, but I do need that. And here is our plates. A slap contest? Bro, I'd lose in like 2 seconds. Apex 1v2 tournament? I suck, so I won't win? Dude, I've been playing a little bit of Apex. I've been liking the new season. I like the new changes. Obviously, I haven't played in a while, but I like the new change to the armor, where you can't pick up high tier armor anymore. You have to level it up as you go. I really feel like that changed the game for me. I feel better at the game now. I feel like I'm not relying on getting a lucky drop of like a purple shield. So I'm very much liking that particular change. Clash Royale. I don't know. I can put up a really interesting board, like a few interesting boards, maybe perhaps. What is that silver board with soju on it? This is called the Boomerang. Let me show you guys. This is the Boomerang. It's up on KBD Fans. I don't know if it's still in stock though. But I'm going to take some photos of it tomorrow, and then I should have the video for it up pretty soon if you guys want to listen to it, or you can just watch the other day's video. Your Boomerang arrives on Tuesday. Let's go, dude. Yeah, it's a freaking cool board. Also, I wish the owner was here because I would have asked them if they wanted a mil-maxed. I think I'm just going to do it anyways because I feel like it's such a good addition to any solder board. But I also, like, I don't know if they want... Yeah, like, anything else mil-maxed? Like, sometimes step caps is good, but I really feel like mil-maxing a spacebar is, like, high tier a good move. Alex, do you have any recommendations when looking for an OLED monitor? Guys, I'm the worst with monitors, alright? I don't have a good monitor. My monitor that I bought many years ago died, right? Hear me out. My monitor died, and then somehow I ended up buying my girlfriend the new monitor. Don't ask me how that happened. And then I got an old monitor, which is a crappy panel, but it's at least 144 hertz. It's all washed out. The colors are terrible on it. But I've been wanting an OLED, but I'm also like, they're also kind of pricey, and then they're also kind of like, I'm too scared. I don't know how to do it. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be, like, enjoying that. But, because, like, I feel like I'm going to be nervous because of burn-in and stuff. But, yeah, I don't have a great monitor. I have an okay monitor. And then also researching monitors is, like, the biggest pain in the ass ever. And then also, I just want something glossy. I feel like there's only one gaming monitor on the market that has a glossy display. I don't game with, like, lights behind me or in a room with a window. So I love that this has a glossy display, the one I'm using on it now. It's so good. But yeah, just nothing gets sold with glossy. I think there's that one brand that renamed sort of recent. But also, I just don't have the money to buy a monitor right now. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's a good OLED monitor. I feel like asking people in chat might be the better solution for this. But like I said, worst person to ask. I have no idea. Mint or indigo? I like the mint one a lot. The one I used was mint, I believe. It was so nice. Okay, we're going to mil-max that. Yeah, the Spectrum monitors, the Doe one. Yeah. That was called something different before. I think they renamed the brand, but that's the only one I was looking at. And even those are really expensive. Like, I don't have the money, unfortunately, to buy that right now. Most of my extra income... I don't know how to word this without sounding sad about it, but it's not sad. I mean, it's just most of the extra income I have recently, I've been wanting to put it towards keyboard parts so I can have stuff on hand before, like, stuff gets weird pricing-wise. So, which, I don't know. Seems like that maybe it shouldn't be a concern of mine anymore. Wasn't it, like, Eve before? Yeah, it was called the Eve Spectrum. You're right. The new Matrix board dropped. Yeah, I'm currently I'm debating between the Lily, because I really want that. Well, okay, I can't even guarantee myself that, but I'm gonna try for that. And then I really want, honestly, this sounds dumb, but I really want that Ada from Geist. I think that thing looks beautiful, but it's also really expensive. So I heard the Lily's getting an R2, but you know, I'd rather get an in-stock one. I also just love the original, like the OG, or I guess you can call it OG now, yeah. I just thought it was so good. So I don't know if I'd like personally want to buy an R2 just because I really like the other one. So the Alexotos vendor list begins. Oh no. Such an elegant and great sounding board. Yes. Geist to rent? Bro, for real. What color are you aiming for the Lily? I forget the name of it, but basically that light gold one, or whatever it's called. Is there a blocker? No, there's not. U-Haul truck is like $20 if nothing else works out for you. I appreciate you, Gargle. Taupe, that's what it is. You honestly make me feel so better. Like, so much better when you mention that to me. I can get a U-Haul truck. That's true. Does anyone in chat have any experience with desky desks? No, but I was looking into one of those, Flick. Which one are you looking at getting? Like the standing desks, right? So I think with the standing desks, what I learned in my very short period of time looking at them is you kind of have to make sure that you get one with a good motor system. It doesn't even matter about the brand at this point here. They all buy from other people. There's very few that kind of make their own motors. But I think it's like a dual motor is what you're looking for. I think that's kind of what you want in a sit-stand desk. I could be wrong. It's been a little while, but I remember I settled on Ergonomoffice because they had a good motor system in their standing desk thing. I think Desky was on the list too. And Ergonomoffice, I believe, is Canadian as well. Whenever I go, whenever I go to a standing desk, it's going to be Desk House. I heard good things about them. They were a bit expensive too. Ergonomoffice, I just got a decent little deal on because there was like a sale running. Although, one of the big reasons I did like a cleanup today too is just because I've had so much stuff everywhere that I haven't really been able to utilize the standing desk. And today I utilized it a little bit. It felt so good. So Ergonomoffice is spelled Ergonoffice. I think Ergonomoffice is really good. I haven't had any problems with them. The quality of their desk was nice. It came really quickly. Assembly, oddly enough, my dad was at my place when I was building this, so he did help me with it. So no, it was just a regular sale, Tim. I wish it was a Cloudit discount. I wish. I've never gotten one of those. For like non-keyboard related products, that is. Secret Labs is a good one. I looked at the Secret Labs one. I even looked at some of the other gamer brand ones. They're all alright. The only thing is I wish I got a different color. I wish I just got like black or white or something. I think the wood does look good, but as someone who does a lot of content, it's hard to make it look good with everything, you know? Yeah, I agree with that, Zachary. I honestly do agree with the buy once, cry once mentality for literally everything. Dude, not to go off topic, but that was, like, I wish I had learned to really stick with buy once, cry once with cameras way back when. I feel like I would have made so much better choices and less mistakes buying gear if I just bought what I actually wanted from the get-go and just saved. So my girlfriend has a Secret Labs chair. Hasn't fallen apart, but I think that's the better of the gaming chairs that we've used. I noticed that if I use my standing desk, my boss won't come and sit down by me. Hey, that's a plus, Smarter. No one wants to stand next to you. That's true. Damn, these are heavier springs. I want to actually see what did they mod this with. Are these stock springs? Oh yeah, these are stock. Damn, that's cool. Heavier springs for sure, but they did lube them and they're broken in. I'm gonna have a hell of a time typing on this stuff personally. Hey Alex, quick question. Do you know if for Ultim plates, Tom from Hype makes them using plate files from vendors, or does he... I'm just gonna... Sorry guys, just give me 1 second. I just, like, you know... He started off the stream slighting my bent desk. And now this is crazy. Crazy to me. Damn, they do feel good though. Absolutely crazy in it. I got motion gray standing desk, and which one's motion gray? From which brand? Pour in it? Is it really pour in it though? I don't know. Is the question? Not pour, just in it. Oh damn. Okay, he's flexing on us now. Okay, guys. Sliding your bent keyboard and then this. True. Who's in it? Never heard of that person before. Free Anitar. No, I'm just double checking. No split shift. Okay. Okay, perfect. Everything's good then. We're just gonna solder everything down. Rich Enit and the Portuguese stole all the gold from Enit. Damn, Enit has that money, huh? Motion Gray is based in Richmond. Is it? Oh, actually, let me look. I'm kind of curious now. Motion Gray with an E? So nice.
Hi Alex. It's been interesting that Instagram has been showing me reels of you doing stand-up comedy. I had no idea you had this side of you. Care to explain?
Yeah, inside my place, I'm Alex. Outside, I'm Morgan J. So that's basically what it's come down to at this point here, Sumo. I think the Severance reference of an innie and an outie works. Morgan J wishes he was Alex. No, Morgan J is probably very happy he's Morgan J. He is funny though. I do like watching his stuff sometimes. It is kind of funny. Gamba on how well the board will come back when you throw it. I don't know if it'll be good, man. No, I made her a promise. We're gonna watch some other show before I watch Severance, but Severance is literally second on our list. I was trying to fight for it to be first, guys. I fought a long battle today, but ultimately, she made a good point. She wanted to watch something else first for a little while. We're gonna watch something else first, then Severance. It's fine though. Once we get onto Severance, we're gonna be on that for a while, so I'm happy. With a name like Boomerang, it's gotta do well. I don't know if this Boomerang was tested like that. Oh, Severance, Sumo? I heard it's really good. We only watched one episode back in the day, and then I think we were just busy with life, so we stopped, but... Well, nothing right now. Not in my opinion, anyways. But we're gonna watch something else. Never seen Something Else? Is that a good show? Honestly, I don't remember what the show she wanted to watch is. I'm a bad person. I think it was a reality show of some sort. If it didn't go well, it's not like they could just throw the project. It would just come back to haunt them. Or not. Because it won't probably come back. Only thing I'm interested in watching the NHL playoffs soon. Well, actually, I'm kind of back on my anime phase. Plus, I paid for a month of Crunchyroll, so I'm going to make the biggest use of it possible. So, I'm going to see what else is on Crunchyroll later today, too, and see what else I should start. I don't even know what's good for anime right now. I just started and finished Attack on Titan after Season 1 of Severance, and now I'll probably never finish Severance. Wait, you started and finished Attack on Titan? Wait, you did like from start to finish? That's a lot of episodes. I watched Free Ren. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it was pretty good. I liked it. What's a good anime right now? I mean, other than Solo Leveling, I'm not sure what else is out. Albno is 0 for the memes? I don't know. I'm going to pass on that one. I watched Albno is 0. It was alright. He said good anime, and then you said Solo Leveling. Okay, whoa. Fried. Chill. 1 second. Fried, do you not like Solo Leveling? Chill for 1 moment. Pause the stream. Fried, I'm your #1 fan. You're supposed to like the same things as me. Or I'm supposed to like the things, I guess, as you. Do you not like it? The Betrayal? For real? It was so good. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I want more mecha. Mecha's hit and miss with me. Soul leveling is actually just aura farming. Yeah, but it's still cool. Oh, man. Tower of God. I need to watch season 2, but I honestly need to watch a recap of season 1, man. That's the one thing about some of these shows that I don't, I sometimes forget. Okay, whoa, JQ. Chill with that, eh? Chill with interspecies reviewers. I know what that is, bro. Just chill with that, okay? Wait, what'd I just click? No, I don't want to remove this. That is like saying Alex is a chill guy. Solo sounded like something for teen boys. I mean, soul leveling is basically the ultimate in just it's like if you want to be the most powerful character ever and you had a dream about it when you were 17, that's basically what the anime is. Haiku. Didn't I watch that? I feel like I did watch that. Haiku or whatever. I feel like I did, didn't I? Ghost Stories is 10 out of 10. There's nothing... Ghost Stories is legitimately one of the best animes. Trigun and the Girl from the Other Side. The later is about a fatherly figure, demon protecting the little girl. Oh, okay. Girl from the Other Side. Trigun, I feel like I've seen. I think so. No. Sword Art Online blows. Compared to solo leveling, actually, compared to most animes, Sword Art, I don't even know how we got on this topic. Sword Art Online sucks. Truly. Season 1 was good. They had a lot of potential with Season 1. Hear me out. I liked Season 1. Season 2, when they made Asuna a weak character, pissed me the fuck off. Because she was one of my favorite characters from Season 1. And then when they made her when they just slowly made her this damsel in distress, it pissed me off, dude. So, on top of many other reasons, Sword Art Online sucks. Soul leveling so much better, dude. It blows it out of the water. If you're looking for that power fantasy anime, blows it out of the water, dude. It is... I mean, Dot Hack was really good, too. I like Dot Hack. That Orb on Netflix is good. I haven't seen that one there. Dude, Alaska, I agree with you, bro. My jaw on season 2 was on the floor. I was like, ain't no way this is happening. I was smiling. I was like, what the hell's going on, dude? Oh, man. Yeah, but SAO, after season 1, everything. I've watched a whole bunch of SAO, and it was just all bad. I don't even know. I feel like I just pity watched it at that point there. I don't even know why I watched it. Oh, what's up, Mamba? How you doing? Watch JoJo? That's on my list. I've seen bits and pieces, random episodes with friends. JoJo is cool, but I don't know if I'd get into it personally. Oh, this goes here, and then I need... Which bit for this? This guy? Alicization? That sounds so familiar, too. I don't remember if I have. I guess I need one smaller. Jujutsu Kaisen, I've only seen 1 season. Actually, there's a few... I feel like there's maybe a few animes I need to watch season 2 of. How am I? I'm doing good. Just chilling. We're building a keyboard. Today was really busy. We're building the Shelby65. And then I think that's really it. I got a bit more work to do after I'm done stream. I want to just print some labels. I might even just do it tomorrow morning just because it's no point in doing it tonight. But yeah, and then that's really it. We're running a giveaway too if we hit 50 subs. Well, eventually when we hit 50 subs, and no rush for that. But and then that's really all that's going on. Honestly, this week here is going to be pretty standard, which I'm really looking forward to. I feel like I haven't had like a plain Jane week in a while.
Evening,
so.
Mr. Toes.
What's up,
Thanks
Brandon? How you
for
doing,
all
man?
of the chill streams the past 2 years.
I'm
Keep
glad I could
slaying
help,
the
bro.
content, my man.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I've been really trying to just nail some new photography styles. I've been trying over the last 2 weeks to do something a little bit new here and there. What happened to these gaskets? These gaskets look a little wacky. D-Wood, thank you so much for gifting 5 tier 1s, man. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you, dude. Do I have to fix these? Is there other gaskets? No, we're out of gaskets. All right, we're just gonna leave these in here. God damn, dude. Thank you again, D-Wood. I appreciate that, man. Alicization is the name of the arc of the season 3 and 4. Oh, then I probably have seen it. Honestly, Silver still didn't enjoy it. I think I stopped watching on season 3 or 4 or something like that, but yeah. I don't know. I couldn't get into anything Sword Art after a while. Also, Son, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate that too. Thank you. Hope you're having an excellent day too. Oh, I need to solder this. What am I doing? For some reason, I thought this was a hot swap because the client had mentioned we're swapping from a hot swap. We're using a McLovin PCB here. Let's actually start out my iron. I haven't soldered in a while. I'm excited. I feel like it's been ages. Rarely anything we get these days is solder. Well, actually, that's not true. I'm still getting a decent amount of solder. Just a lot of it's off stream. A lot of people actually just want me to do Milmac sockets. That's been a huge thing. Actually, during the winter time, I think every other week I had, not every week, sorry, I had 2 solder projects to do that were off stream, just Milmaxing, which was a lot. So, dude, this is actually a 1.6. 1.6 PCB. So I should make sure it's all set in here. No, I should watch. Maybe that'll be my next one. I really enjoyed, was it Dan or whatever it was called? That was really good. I really enjoyed that. Is there going to be a season 2 of that? These are just broken in cherry switches. Actually pretty stock. Yes, Quinn, here. Let me just see what you wrote. Any significant differences between the Shelby65 and 80? Not a whole hell of a lot of differences. I believe... I don't remember if the Shelby 80 had the stepped internals. And if memory serves, I think everything else is exactly the same. Pretty positive. Alex, can we wear some matching pajamas? Apothecary Diaries. That also sounds really familiar. Hell yeah, Fried. They just announced the season 2 of Dan. Hell yes. That is going to be sweet. So pumped up for that. Now I'm worried the same thing's going to happen with Alex's Shelby, because if anything, my JST placement on my 1.6 is better. So wait, what happened? Sorry? Well, let me see. Before we do anything here. Does the JST placement not work? It looks like it's fine on this. Yeah, looks like we're good. JST placement is A-OK. Literally just finished soldering a 1.6 PCB into the Shelby with a better JST placement, and I thought it worked until after the soldering. Oh. Which PCB did you use, Alaska? It would just bottom out on the left side? Well, if it does bottom out, what you could also do, it probably is hitting one of these rails, just put a little piece of tape, like a little piece of foam or something on the gasket. It'll make it a little bit stiffer, but it'll at least fix your problem there. Brutal V2? Interesting. Also, this one here, if this ends up bottoming out for some reason, we can move it to one of these other positions, I believe. So it has 3 positions. So we can eventually move that too if we really need to, which I highly doubt it, but... Favorite tactile switch? Oh man, that's a great question. I think honestly, I always say Holy Pandas because that's what I remember the most, but I don't really use enough of them. Shelby65 shorts too. Better lay down the PE sheet on the bottom. I don't know if this client put it there, but you can technically also just use a little piece of paper too. I feel like the paper sometimes feels a bit less disruptive. I do have a P.O. box. I want to send you a solder feeder. My P.O. box is not public only because I feel, okay guys, I feel so guilty giving it to you guys because I don't want you guys to send me things and waste your money on me, but if you really, really, really want to, you can DM me and I can give it to you, but yeah, it's not public though. Although it probably is. I think it's somewhere in the Discord. Just bought a Gray Studio BD60. You recommend taping the flex cuts or just leaving it as is? Are you using foam? If not, then yeah, tape them up. Added you on Discord? Sounds good, Zachary. I appreciate you though, big man. No foam, thank you, good sir. Yeah, just tape it up. Easy peasy decision there. Waste, sir? We don't waste on you. We invest in your happiness. Oh my gosh. What did I drop? Oh, I dropped my tweezers. Well, one of my tweezers. Oh well. Lego. Thank you, dude.
You are not a waste of money, sir. Also, Lego stream part 2 when?
Okay, hear me out, Lego. I was actually thinking on Friday. Because Friday is going to be a pretty short build. And I have 2 Lego kits I want to do. And I found out today that one of the Lego kits that Lovely Oak sent out, well, handed over to me actually when I saw him in person a little while ago. I can convert that Lego kit to be a Leica camera. Believe it or not. So it's like a custom set of instructions that doesn't use any other pieces but what's inside the box. So I'm going to do that, which I thought was really neat. Someone had like made this instruction set. So I downloaded it. And I can't wait to do it. But yeah, it's been on my list because I really want to build it. Sounds epic? Dude, it's fun. The keyboard on top looks pretty cool. I really like those keycaps. I do too, but I didn't... From what you guys told me, did this set... It's Kikobo Soju. Did this sell out already? I heard that it sold out really quickly. Been gone? Well, damn. That's so sick. Lego people are crazy in that. There's this one on YouTube that will get sent the most obscure reference to a Lego set and figure out which set it is. That is crazy. I mean, that's pretty cool though to have that much knowledge. Honestly, I love keyboards and I build them every day, but if you guys were to give me a little piece of a keyboard, I'd be like, I don't know. I don't retain information very well. The shade of blue is so pretty. It's such a good looking kit. Like, it's such a good looking kit. If you build the thing on the box first, you can build it twice. Thing on the box? Oh, you mean like disassemble it? Lego people eventually turn into mechanical engineers. Lego's cool. I've always thought that Lego and mechanical keyboards are very adjacent. And I actually have a few friends who do Lego keyboard or Lego builds, not Lego keyboards. His knowledge on top of his encyclopedia of Lego information people have kept organized on the internet is astounding. Truly. Damn. I mean, that's really impressive, though. That's really good on them. The human mind is not meant to retain information. It's been proven. Yeah, I just kind of like live, you know? I kind of like vibe every day, and if I can go to bed happy, it's a good day, you know what I mean? I just try to get through the day, you know? I will give you a piece of my heart, and it will always go to you. Thank you, Resident. You're the best, man. Love you, buddy. Keyboardle, you can only see different views of... Oh my god, that would be so much fun. Someone needs to do that. for keycap sets or something. That'd be actually so cool. What board is on the Soju one? The Boomerang in raw. It's raw aluminum. It looks so good, dude. Here, look at it from the side view. Look at that. Well, okay, maybe it's not focused on it, but look how good that looks. Dude, it looks so good. The desk is so hot right now with that. And also, guys, painting my walls like still the best decision I ever made. Let me solder, then I'll flip it over. It's freaking raw. I have around 130 unbuilt Lego sets still in the box from when I moved. I should shift them at this point. Damn, do you collect Lego too? What a beaut. It's so good, dude. Laminar killed it with this. I know it's been like... It's been in development for a while, that board, so... But very bright neon colors work so well on raw keybs. Yeah, it's the shininess from the raw aluminum. Like, it just pairs so well. The keyboards are pretty too. Damn, Scrubs. Too kind, bro. High-vis moment? High-vis would be super sick on it too. I was talking about you, Alex. Oh, you're too kind, Mamba. Actually, Scrubs, did you want to... Can I talk about what's going on tomorrow, or... Should we wait till next time I'm alive? Just in case you need to delay something. Yes, you can? You guys didn't know? Scrubs is actually going to be launching a store tomorrow. It's going to be based in Portugal. I'm getting that right, correct, Scrubs? And I saw the website a little ahead of time, and looks really cool. I'm happy because there's not a lot of... I don't think... Actually, is there any vendors in Portugal right now? I don't think so. But there's not a lot of... I mean, like, everywhere. I think, like, realistically, from what I know, like... Because Canada has the same issue. The EU and Canada have just been, like, plagued with stores that, like, just disappear. They kind of pop up, sell one or two things, then, like, just that's it. So, Scrubs has been very, very awesome. Scrubs has been a community member for a while, too, now. So I'm happy to see him take a step and make something for the community as well. Super awesome. Does Zambu still sell stuff, though? I don't even know if Zambu does. But yeah, super awesome that there's going to be a store there now. But I've actually been really happy that some other parts of the world have been getting keyboard stores. That just means like more people get access to the hobby and don't have to pay like insane import fees. So awesome, awesome, awesome. But yeah, super, super cool. Like I said, I got to see some of the website. I really like the theming that Scrubs did too. There'll be some good options for Canada folks from the store as well. Yeah, Scrubs was mentioning that he got really good shipping rates as well, so not just for EU, I guess, which is good to see too. But we'll do a little showcase of the store next time we're live. There's nothing to show right now because there's a password on it, so we'll go through it next time we're live. Which is, I believe, Wednesday. Tomorrow, no stream. Like I said, pretty normal week, streaming week this week. Yeah, I'm really proud of Scrubs. He's been working at it for a little while. So, really, really proud, man. There will be some good... congrats, Scrubs. Heard about your stuff from Toby. It's sick. Yeah, I'm proud of him. Some other good news, Manta should be shipping soon now because of these really confusing tariff things that have been going on. So, but should be shipping. Bull was mentioning it should actually be like relatively quick, like in the next like day. So that should be shipped out. So that's a relief. Now we get to actually play with the Manta. In case you didn't catch on, if you search the password on Google, it's a nice Easter egg too. I did not search that, no. I didn't think anything of it. I gotta search it later on today then. Wait, Manta already became available? No. It's just prototypes. We're taking that project really slowly. Any interest in trying the HMX Frog, their first tactiles? Oh, really? I mean, yeah, I'd be down for that. HMX made a tactile. Wow. Impressive. I wonder how it's going to turn out. Manta will indeed be a group buy. We were going to do in stock, but in stock really didn't make sense because we're offering a lot of interesting options, and we just don't know how many options of which to order. And yeah, we also just felt bad if like people were kind of pigeonholed into buying options they didn't want because we didn't run more of certain stock of something. So we just said screw it, just run like a group buy. Bull's good for it anyways. Like Bull's the main vendor. Yeah, but we have no idea. Like we were just like, okay, do we get like 100 of this, 200 of this, like 50 of this, 20 of this? No, we're not going to be doing me as the vendor. It's just too complex to put on fourth wall. As much as I really wanted to be my own vendor for the project, it just wasn't making any sense. I don't know who is going to be the vendor at the end of the day. We haven't decided for Canada, but it's up to like 2 or 3 options at this point. Thank you, Freeze. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for 30 months, brother. Did you guys hear about the new HMX Alexotos switch? They're dropping soon. Wait, really? Are you being serious, Shikigami? Skipping on the new Matrix, gotta wait for the Manta. Too kind, bro, too kind. Too kind. Who's this Alex? Some guy. Okay. I think that's really it we need to do. Off. Does this guy have any... Oh my god, perchance. Anything to do with keyboards? I try. Also, guys, I think I do eventually want to pick up a happy hacking keyboard. Like, I think I'm on the train for it now. I really think I'm on the train for some EC stuff. Let me just wash my hands quick. Yeah, dude, after trying so many people's EC boards the last, like, week and a half, not even, like 2 weeks, or, sorry, I guess more, I kind of got the bug now. I kind of, like, am feeling it. So, the Alexotos is the linear version and Morgan J is the tactile. Imagine. Bro went from MX to HE to EC. Where does the line end? Well, HE stuff's interesting. I'm still not sold on EC stuff. HE stuff. I actually did like Ducky's implementation, like the sound I thought was the best out of all of them. So I guess with EC or HE, now I'm getting confused. I guess we really gotta wait because I've heard some good stuff coming out soon for Hall Effect, which we will be trying some other Hall Effect stuff, sorta and nearish in the future. I have some stuff lined up for that. I'm going to be honest, though. I use that Ducky keyboard practically every day on my gaming rig. I don't use the features enough. I'm not that big of a gamer that even with the other Hall Effect boards that I have, like, dude, I'm not using those enough. I don't know. Does anyone here use Hall Effect? Like, and really utilize the feature? Hall Effect this, Hall Effect that? But where a room effect? True, dude. Where the room effect? Me. I play Balatro. Do you use it? Like, do you guys legitimately tweak the keyboard to your liking, or do you kind of just plug and play and then just like the switches? I'm a sweaty gamer. Oh, so you do Elquan. So, like, okay, from your perspective then, Elquan, genuinely curious, like, what are you switching a lot of? For me, I had, like, a few keys I set, and then I kind of forget about it, you know? And then I haven't even really utilized profiles all that much. Like, I haven't had a game yet where I'm like, I need to change something. I guess I'm not at that, like, level of, like, competitiveness, though, so... A Valorant profile, Apex, and Rivals profile. And is it mainly for, like, sensitivity of keys, Elk1? When I used to play a lot of CS, I used it for my strafes. Oh, that makes sense. That does make sense. I get that. Interesting. Yeah, like, I enjoy the tech. Like, it was really cool to set it, like, on the Ducky keyboard originally. Like, just, you know, any of those adjustable actuation stuff and all that. Like, that was awesome to set that. But I haven't really utilized it all that much. What's up, Thoughtfather? How you doing, bro? How can I search and buy this 65% Desmat like that? Like this? This is on Novel Keys' website, DuckDuck. So if you just want to visit Novel Keys' website, it's there. It's just their cork mats. They're called Corkies. All right, so that is this. We also have a hot swappable spacebar set for this. I don't think these are the stock gaskets. These are like thick as fuck. Yeah, there's no way these are the stock gaskets. No, actually, Corkies is a really fun way to put that, Zachary, but just Corkies, like Corkies. That's what she said. Third-party gaskets? Yeah, they feel like they've been swapped. Oh, are they out of stock still? God damn it. I feel like they sell really quickly. How am I supposed to choose between Boomerang, Manta, AKB, OGR, Class 65, and 21XX? Okay. High key, the Boomerang. Honestly, because I haven't tried the Manta yet, so like I can't even be like selfish here. The Boomerang, top of that list for me. Class 65, second of that list. I am a sucker for MM Studio stuff. And I really liked the Class 65 V3. Yeah, this keyboard only came with a 1.2 mil, which was a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. When is ClickLack getting the Boomerang in? Are they supposed to get the Boomerang? I heard the Boomerang's kind of a messy group buy right now, only because of the tariff situation. So, I'm not sure, is the answer. Yeah, like someone just said, they may not even get it. Who knows? May have to tune that back, or the stabilizers. I don't know. I didn't lube these stabs, so I may have to tune them. Really, I haven't had any problems with KBD fans at all over the years. Like, I used to order from them all the time. Even before I started doing keyboard streams, I never had problems with them. But again, mileage may vary there. Exciting news, Alex. I have acquired the last piece to start the Kohaku project. Wait, what was the last piece? Now I want to know. Can you say it out loud? I actually don't know what set this is. Maybe if someone with more of a keen eye can tell me. This is the client set. Did they list actually what they were sending me? 1 second. Let me see. No. Yeah, it might be beta. Actually, well, let me check one more thing. Yeah, I definitely need to tune these stabs. Email. Oh yeah, it is beta. My bad. It's right here, just on the top of the list. Okay. This keycap set is nut. What is this? It's beta, apparently. I have never used this set in person. Like, I'm sorry, never seen this set in person, so this is my first time. Any idea on where to get a set of GMK laser? Damn, that is a... That is a throwback. I have no clue. Laser. Damn, that is a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. Yeah, Drop was the only vendor at the time. What weren't they? Damn, Mass Drop is a name I haven't heard in a long time too, Ants. God damn, bro. Yeah, I'm assuming Drop. Because I think they were the only vendor. Maybe even Amazon, believe it or not. The rest will be hush-hush until you build it. Wait, did you give us a spoiler? Lunar Black. Okay. I thought there was a little secret to this. Sounds good, though, Resident. Can't wait to watch Setup Tour, dude. Yeah, I mean, it should be soon. That's why I'm cleaning the room here. I have a few last things I need to do. Actually, I haven't put up my pegboard because I'm going to paint it black. So I'm going to spray paint that hopefully over, maybe not this weekend, but next. But then I should have a setup video. I am also going to make a very, very strong point to not clean like the room to perfection for the setup video. Because I want to be a little bit more like, you know, like this is how the room looks on a normal day-to-day. But I am cleaning just because it is really bad right now and I'm not really proud of how bad it's gotten. We were going to do a keyboard stream where I show off some keyboards. I think a video, I don't even know what I'd talk about in the video. What's a good budget first build? You know, the Neo series of boards are pretty good. I like the Neo series. You could also go with the classic TKL if you don't want to shop around at Neo or Portuguese. The classic TKL is good. You could go with the tried and true Tofu, but there is going to be a new Tofu apparently on the horizon. Some people hit or miss, but some people still really like Wuche boards as their first builds. Again, mileage may vary with all these. Yeah, Mode has some good, decent little options too. Like the Envoy is pretty fun. Envoy is definitely like a lot of people's first build, you know, coming in from YouTube from what I understand for, I guess, the tech space. Well, maybe that's not true, but from people that I know, from like I guess the avenues of people that I speak to. I swear people with 110% spotless rooms where everything is just fully organized to a few millimeters is a room of psychopaths. No, I think a lot of people, like when you watch those YouTube videos, I think to myself, like, I work in this room and I'm like, there is absolutely no way it stays like that 110% of the time. And if they do keep it 100% of the time like that, like, I envy them. So,
hey, yo.
Oh my God, Shortly, thank you so much for a tier 3, man. That's crazy. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you. Very kind of you, man. I hope you're having a good day, dude. And again, thanks for supporting the content here, bro. Why did TTS say that with Volko Fry? Sometimes the TTS is a little crazy. He's like, hey, yo. I mean, sometimes my room is amazing. Like, sometimes, like, I can go a week or two with just, like, everything spotless. I'm hoping to keep it like that now. Because I need to do the new style of photography that I'm trying to do with like utilizing some more space needs the room. So no more being lazy and just kind of like stacking empty boxes on top of each other. Like I'm going to try breaking down things immediately and all that. So Shelby65 or Envoy, totally different sound profiles I feel, but you know, honestly, I'd probably still pick the Envoy. Personal preference there. I just like the sound profile a bit more. Ooh, this is nice. Damn, these springs. Oh my God, these are so heavy. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. These are stock cherry springs, by the way. So these are a little heavy for me. Obviously, everyone's fingers are a little different. I'm going to change the spacebar just to something that's not going to fatigue my poor thumb. We made it hot swap, so. Yeah, there's definitely going to be, okay, so just some notes. There's probably going to be a bit of like cherry spring crunch, if you want to call it that, present in these, which is, I mean, pretty normal. I'm not going to sit here and criticize it at all in the slightest. Is this a cherry? Yeah. We'll put a Nixie in here for now. Mod it my way. Yeah, sounds really good with the Nixie. I think, aren't cherry stock springs like 70 plus? Aren't they like 78 or something like that? Man, it's been a little while since I've looked this info up, but isn't it really heavy? Like, guys, just for the record, I'm used to like 55. That's like my usual typing. It's like 80, right? Wait, blacks are 90 grams? Ain't no way, dude. I always thought black switches were like 78 or 80. But yeah, there's like a totally different sound profile that I feel like even happens with heavier springs, which is crazy. But yeah, listen to this. The spacebar sounds really good on this one. And then if we go back to the other one here, sounds identical to mine. Damn, it sounds good, I have to admit. It's the switches. If we put other cherry switches that have been spring swapped, I feel like I'm not bottoming out properly on these, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, here's the other switch here. Also, thank you, Idiom, I appreciate it. Yeah, this is a little bit louder the way I lube my switches. I do worry though, is this gonna short? Let's see. Oh, yeah, Idiom, honestly, I do that all the time too. Whenever I'm subbing to like Marcia or whatever, I sometimes forget to put a message in there. Didn't you say split left at start? For what, sorry? What am I doing? Let me see if this shorts. No, we're good. Not shorting at all. That's good to see. I was a little worried after some people here said that. I need 2 new stabs though. I'm not really happy with these stabs. The spacebar's not bad. The other one's alright. Yeah, we can do a milky yellow. I'll show you guys a milky yellow spacebar as well. How do you lube cherry, Alex? Do you just do the rails or what? The way I do cherry switches is identical to the way that I've done it in my video. So literally all 4 walls of the stem. There is one little trick, which again, I've mentioned this in the past when it comes to like how to lube my switches, or just, sorry, switches that I do. The trick is if you want more of a top out sound, I don't have a great way to show you guys this right now. But if you guys want to watch the video I put on YouTube, you know the top of the rail, like that little flat piece on top of the rail? Just don't lube that. Just like put lube on the side of the rail, like the sliding rail, and on the sides. But don't put lube on the top. So if you really are someone who likes this, here's a good example of it, like that clackier kind of like, hear the top out? That really sharp plastic sound. If you like the top out, don't put lube there. If you don't like the top out, which is how I lube my switches, like that's how come they have a bit more of a bassiness to it, put a little bit of lube. You don't need to put a lot. Put a little bit. And that'll remove some of that top out sound. But I don't put anything on the bottom. Or buy an inherently smooth switch and leave it on lube? No, I still think there's a big difference. Actually, what am I doing? We're going to tune this stab up and also put a milky yellow in here. Actually, no, sorry, the spacebar doesn't need to be stabbed or lubed. It's this one here. These stabs need to be modded a little bit. They're a little off. Oh, here we go with the milky yellows giving me issues. They're just too thick. Like it's so different in comparison. I don't think it sounds great with it, but I think we stick with the cherry. The milky yellow needs a brighter board sometimes. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm down to try one of those Type Plus switches. Let me try, you know what? Let me try one of these classic blues. Yeah, these are... You know, dare I say, I think this does sound a little nicer in this board than the Cherry. It's like the balanced sound. I still, okay, my other little thing, which I'm going to talk to the client about, I actually feel like these, you can kind of hear it here. I think these gaskets are too thick. I may see if I can convince them to let me see, I don't even know if I have any, so before I make any promises, I don't know if they're watching right now. If I have some extra gaskets lying around that are a proper thickness for this, I'd like to see if I can swap out the gaskets a little bit. Because these gaskets feel like they're a little too thick. Like you can kind of hear that over here. Mine sound like yours, but only on the far left side. Do they, Alaska? So maybe it's not the gaskets. Let me see something actually. I'm thinking about getting a board to pair with GMK Honor Dark, so should I get silver or a PC one? Oh, you cannot go wrong with PC. I mean, honestly, either or. Mike, you can use either or and you'll be like 100% good. Irish, how you doing, man? Yeah, dude, it sounds great. I don't know if you heard the sound test. I'm curious, Irish. These aren't the stock gaskets, right? I feel like they're might be a little too thick. I don't know if it's the bottom ones that are too... These are stock gaskets? Why do these feel like so much thicker than I remember them? You messed up the gaskets. Oh. You like see how different the alphas sound right now? Perhaps I need to put a little bit of a force break on this. Maybe just a smidge. Maybe something happened with the gaskets. Do you mind if I do that, Irish? With shorting, I swapped them. I do apologize. You're all good, bro. Also, Irish, I mil-maxed your spacebar. I hope that's okay. So you can just swap your spacebar to whatever the hell you want. If you hate the spacebar you have in your board, I just put a classic blue in here. Thank you. Anytime, my friend. I wasn't sure if you wanted it or not, but you weren't there, so I said, screw it, let's just put it in. It's not like it hurts the board, none. Let's put this guy back. Yeah, I'm going to force break this right now. Just a little bit. I don't know if it's going to do much, but we'll see. Let's see, what can I use? Let's use these guys. Got a whole baggie full of these. I might do the corners. I feel like the corners are probably going to be the worst offenders. So maybe we just do the corners. Oh no, dude, Alaska, you're all good, dude. I love the fact that you're sharing your experience too, bro. There was no clear indication for the gaskets. Looked like thin should have been on the top, but thick on the...
Hope you're having a great one, Alex.
This. Thank you, Nosh. I appreciate it. 33 months, too. That's crazy, man. I appreciate you being here all the time, brother. Honestly, Irish, don't feel bad, because the first time I built a Shelby, I did the same thing. Literally the exact same thing. How did I like the CW88? The Cruel World? I mean, I liked it. I don't think the Cruel World had any issues. I think that was what, one of their other boards, wasn't it? I don't know. I've only ever covered like 2 of their boards ever. And I don't even think one of them ran. I'm planning on gifting someone their first custom. Do you think the KBD 8X Mark... Dude, it is such a good board, but I would 100% get that with a PC plate and do top mount. I didn't really care for the other mounting style with that particular board. I thought it was just okay. Disc, if you want my full thoughts, my write-up for the QK Duo went up today. So it's on my website if you want to read through everything. Ultimately, though, my TLDR was thumbs up. Like, it is a super cool project. There is some stuff, like, there's one thing, there's like a paragraph in there about the connectivity when it comes to the cables. I think you should probably read just to get an idea of my thoughts there. But I liked it. It was good. Let's see. I don't know if this will make much of a difference, but see if I can reduce some of that, whatever that metallic pinging was. I do feel like the compression with these gaskets are way too much, though. I don't know what's going on, why I feel like that now with the Shelby, but... is there any mention of the QK software for programming in the article? No, I haven't actually used that program at all. I can, that's probably a good thing I should probably write about, though. I appreciate you mentioning that, Yami. But yeah, I'll take a look. I mainly focus on just the actual keyboard construction itself. That sounds already better. I don't know, I feel like that's way better already. Yeah, like I can tell the difference. Yeah, that's a big difference. The top row, because of the gasket compression, I don't feel like the gasket compression is really a lot on this. Also, we do need to figure out what's going on with the space bar, or the stabilizer here. I think I just need to tune the stab a little bit, but we'll do that afterwards. The space bar is the switch that Irish sent over. Hoodie's still pending, so I'm not too sure what's going on with that. I need to send them a message. Honestly, maybe something I did. Maybe I like clicked a certain button or something. I need to look into that tomorrow morning for you, Shiki. But yeah, Yami, I will take a look at the QK software immediately and amend the article and add some information. I'll put a timestamp on it for when I do that too. I think that's a really good suggestion. Very, very pretty board. I have to admit, this is a great set for this. I would have never thought to put this set on here. My escape key sounds... I mean, this escape key doesn't... I mean, I think it's just the way these gaskets are being compressed. Should I use SWK cheddars or Laranges? I don't know how either one of them will sound. I feel like the SWK will be high pitch. SWK is like normally just super high pitch, and the Encore is already a pretty bright board, so I have no idea how that'll interact. Like, truly no idea. Thanks so much. I just learned that QK Duo won't be fully supported by VIA, so I was wondering if there would be more info on the software. Let me actually send them a message right now to see if I can maybe score some of the software for that. All right, sent them a message. Soju's on the mode on like the keycaps. Oh, dude, it looks sweet. This is such a good set. Polycarbonate works with literally everything, so yeah, dude, I am so happy the way this turned out. So happy, dude. With VIA support shoved in there, I don't even know, Jinji, if it'll be sort of VIA supported at this point here. Like, I should put a disclaimer on like literally every QK article that I make that they don't truly support QK or VIA, sorry. It's just a, you know, a circumstance of I guess a lot of these brands these days. I don't even know the right words here. I have no idea. I have no idea why they're just so unwilling to be compliant and give us a good experience with software. Or I guess in this case web-based software, but no idea. Beats me. I could not tell you guys. Alrighty, well, a little bit of a shorter stream today. Hope that's okay, guys. We actually had a bunch of the board already pre-assembled for us by our client today. QK is okay. Let me explain. QK is VIA compatible, sort of. All QK products are. When I say this, and I mean this from like the bottom of my heart, it drives me nuts when I have to get JSON files. It's at a point now where like I know how to do it. It's not a big deal. But for example, when I had to like, I think I had to change something on my computer or my Windows computer, and I had to wipe my hard drive. Any keyboard that I used on my Windows computer over the last few years that I just hadn't deleted my cache, I didn't have any JSON files. And do you know the pain in the ass it was to find some of those? I didn't even think about just like storing those in like a separate drive or some shit. The JSON files? The JSONs. Thank you, Shako. I appreciate the prime, bro. Thank you, dude. But yeah, how much of a pain in the butt it was. And I think that was a very big pain point for me. Like, it pissed me off. Like, I was like, dude, I paid a lot of money for some of these older boards, or just any board, and some of them don't have JSON files. And the fact that I even have to do that is like a pain in the butt, because you buy them sometimes with the intention of being like VIA compatible. And it's such a loose term to be like, yeah, it sort of works with VIA. You just have to do these 3 extra steps. And I didn't think about backing them up. So like, you know, because it just didn't think about it. And I'm sure people have been in the same boat as me. Like, look, Narcolepsy just said, I ran into this issue just last week where I had a board need to remap, but I couldn't find the JSON file. Had to dig through old Discord messages. Yeah, that's what happened to me too. And it was annoying. It was stupid. And I just didn't really enjoy the process of having to find some of those things. And some of them don't work in Vial either. So that's the other problem, right? Like, some of them just don't load up, period. So it's a big pain, you know. Thing is, their website says VIA compatible. If it arrives and I have to deal with other shit not direct with VIA, I'll see about sending it back. You probably will just have to load a JSON file. That's probably what's going to happen. But it's still a pain in the butt. Like I said, it's just annoying. And it's why I've gone on a few rants right now where I've just been like, why is it so difficult for people just to like let VIA be like the main source of things? Like, it's just, this is also the problem that I've said from the get-go, why I think Hull Effect isn't going to be like a customizable aspect of the hobby, sort of like MX stuff is right now. Because we had, I'm going to say the word had, we have VIA, but Hull Effect doesn't have like a singular piece of software yet. And I think that's what's also making people reluctant. It's like, it's hard to just buy and pick one thing right now. You need like a singular piece of universal software to really just streamline the experience. It's one of the big reasons why I just, like, when I was going through HE stuff, I had to go through like 7 or 8 programs just to get some of these things to work. And I was like, this is such an annoying thing. So, yeah, if all these brands can't get their shit together and can't make just one universal piece of software and just suck it up, then I think it's going to cause a lot of people to be like divided over products. Again, I don't know. I don't know if there's like secret codes that are going inside some of these keyboards, but highly doubt it. But who knows? Maybe much smarter people than I do know. That's more with the VIA sucking ass at Bluetooth too. Well, I mean, there's also Vial. Vial also works, but some keyboards also just don't load in Vial. If I had to have 5 to 10 different softwares for all my boards, I don't think I would continue with this. Yep. It's like remembering which, collecting and then remembering which software goes with what is also annoying. Is the Shelby65 coming to other vendors? I think it was just Swag Keys, wasn't it? Wilbitech PCBs should load in VIA. All of them should.
Tralalero tralala, porco dioe porco alla. Oro con il mio fotuto figlio merdado aggia cara fortnight, quando un punto arriva mia nonna, o nella lecca capilla, o avessarsi c'è quello stronzo di Bergasi avevo invitato a cena per mangiare un pur di casi.
I'm gonna translate this. And then if it's something dumb, there's gonna be a timeout. Let's see. Let's translate detect language to English. Oh, hold on. I was with my shitty son playing Fortnite when my grandmother, Ornella, arrives to warn us that the bastard burger invited us to eat dinner. To eat dicks? Bro, honest to God, Annette, that deserves a timeout, bro. That is crazy. I don't even understand, like, how does the human mind even get to this? Like, what do you even have to think about? That looks like some Google Translate crap. I mean, it was Google Translate crap, but the point is, it was terrible. Casual Sunday? What do you mean? Oh shit, I closed the window. I can't even untime him out. My bad, Annette. Sorry, buddy. Rest in peace. But anyways, we're done for stream for the day. That's it. Let's go find someone to raid. Irish, I hope you like the board. Let's go find someone to raid. Sorry, Annette. Let's go see who's live. Let's see. Thanks, thank you guys, dude. I always appreciate you guys tuning in. Always. I don't know if there's... Oh, there's Clackbait. Dude, Clackbait online? What the... Clackbait. Love this guy. Oh, that is not backslash. There we go. No, thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to have another stream... another stream Wednesday, and then Friday we'll just do the other boomerang configuration. I hope that's going to be really fun. I'm actually so excited to do the next boomerang configuration. And then the stream that we had, I'll give you guys a spoiler alert. We were doing a special Bauer Light, but it got moved 1 month back. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be super neat. But it got moved about a month back, just because we're waiting on some stuff. So we're going to do a different build on Friday. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Really enjoyed the stream today. Good conversations too, I feel. Just really chill, man. Yeah, we're waiting on all the Dynacap parts. I haven't received anything yet, so I got asked to chill for a little bit with that. Ray, thank you so much for the Prime.
A Jolly Rancher Bauer Light.
Oh, a Jolly Rancher sounds really good right now. But no, it's not one of those Bauer Lights. Candy sounds good. I have a sweet tooth, man. All right, you guys have a good one. Love you guys. I will see you guys very, very, very soon. Oh, I can't raid him yet. I have to wait 5 seconds because I don't know why it refreshed. Have a good one, guys. Love you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody. See ya.